I was thinking about Magic the Gathering recently, because obviously that's all I think about. And as I was trying to get some final pieces for a few modern decks that I've been working on, I realized the price trends. And it got me not only thinking that they should definitely do a modern master set every year to reprint much-needed cards to fit into these much-needed decks. And there are certain cards in decks that are the only reason why a deck is valuable at the time, right? And Wizards of the Coast knows this, which is why they don't print it in any of the master sets that come up. One of the cards specifically that I'm talking about is Mox Opal. Now that's a very valuable card, and it's used in a lot of modern decks right now, including obviously Affinity, which is its original home, KCI, Hardened Scales, and I thought about it, and I don't think that Wizards is actually going to reprint it in the next set. And the reason why is, in the decks that card fits in, there are no other cards in that deck, and those decks that are very valuable, that are really sought after. So Wizards doesn't want to reprint Mox Opal because if they do, the decks would plummet in price. You know, eventually obviously it will stabilize, but it would cause a little bit of a slight market panic as people open packs, open booster boxes, searching for them. So I was thinking about Noble Hierarch as well. And you can use this logic for a lot of cards that are needed in decks, but for some reason aren't being reprinted because they're keeping that deck at an actual good price point. So people who invest in the deck or buy these cards when they're a little valuable, they don't get screwed over completely. And Wizards of the Coast, believe me, a lot of their employees play Magic. I'd say almost every employee they have, for the most part, plays at least a little bit of Magic casually. And it's an investment for them, right? So they want to keep their product and keep their investment as high priced as it can be. So, Noble Hierarch, you could argue that is the most needed modern reprint. I mean, it's not even a mythic, and it's almost $100. Okay, and it's used in Infect, it's used in Humans, it's used in some Coco decks, Bant, and I don't think it's going to be reprinted. And again, same logic, because especially a deck like Infect, that's really the only card that is really valuable in Infect. And Wizards of the Coast knows this, so they're not going to reprint it, because they don't want to upset the market. So, the only way I could see them reprinting these cards, at least soon, in the next set, is if there are other cards in those decks that happen to gain a lot of value. You know? So let's say for some reason Inkmoth Nexus shoots up. Another $15 to $20 per card. So you need a playset of them. Then I could see them reprinting either that or Noble Hierarch. Anyways, it was just a random Magic thought that I had, and just thinking about, Wizards of the Coast and how a lot of their employees obviously play Magic. So I just thought that was interesting. Anyways, I'm going to go to my local game store and do a draft, so I'll see you later. Until next time, bye.